Thailand, it's all about the food. It's the national pastime. Thai street food is the most accessible of all types of cooking in the kingdom. It's different from the food that's eaten at home. It's a hybridized cuisine, a blend of all the people who've come to Thailand. But for the Thais, it's not just about the eating. Cooking and food is fundamental to their culture. It gives flavour and texture to their customs and traditions. The love of food is shared by all Thais, and some of the best eating can be found in the markets and on the streets. And here is where we begin this episode. Desserts are at the heart of Thai cuisine. Sweet and inviting, rich and pleasing, it's no wonder the Thais are enamoured by their sweets. Khanom is what they're called in Thai, and this might loosely be translated as pastry or pudding. Khanom are not just at the conclusion of a meal, but are eaten at any time of the day, as a snack or as a meal itself.
These ones are mainly using white sugar. This is a khanom tako, which is made from tapioca, underneath young coconut meat, and it's topped with thickened coconut cream. This is khanom papim, originally a Portuguese dessert. This is called a khanom guan, and that means it's egg yolks mixed with dried green beans, like split beans really. There is an array of desserts that is staggering and delicious, and nobody knows the full extent of Thai food, because there's not only these classics, but there's also many regional differences, and there's desserts that are made just for home cooks as well.
Every market has a dessert stall or two, which are usually run by women, as they are considered to have sufficient patience, dexterity and finesse to prepare these dainties. Khanom babin, coconut pudding, glistening agar-agar jellies, phoi tong, duck egg noodles. Thai desserts run the range of the familiar, easy-to-eat dishes such as mango and sticky rice, but also offer some very strange combinations indeed.
Often they'll employ what we would consider belongs only in savoury dishes, whether it's some prawn meat. I've even seen garlic and pepper in some Thai desserts. But then, of course, in their savoury dishes, they'll use sugar unstintingly.
Sugar and coconut cream are at their very foundation.
Thai food is often said to be very sweet, but sugar is used as salt and pepper is in the West, because sugar has always been available to the Thais, whether it's sugar cane, palm sugar or coconut sugar.
Thais are sugar addicts, and coconut sugar often sweetens desserts. Most of this confection is manufactured industrially, but just occasionally you can find a producer who still makes it by hand, a heartening example of how faithful the Thais are to their traditions. Seeing how it's done begins with a journey.
We've just cast off from the floating market called Tha Kha, which is in Ampawar province, some 100 kilometres to the southwest of Bangkok. And whilst we're quite close to the city, we're so far away, I feel, in atmosphere and attitude. Going down these canals reminds me of a much more gentler time, a time when Thais followed traditional practices and where the enjoyment of life was far more important than anything else. You can see the guys here just sitting on their terrace, just having a little bit of a party, because you see, being Thai, one of the most important things is to have some fun and to relax.
However, I'm not one to party when I have something sweeter in mind, that is some sugar, and in particular coconut sugar, a specialty of this area. They clamber up the trees, cut off the top of the flowers and allow the sap to bleed into small cans.
The coconut sap is collected every night from the nearby orchards and boiled down stage by stage by stage to result in the most delicious and unctuous of confections this coconut sugar.
Everything is used in the process, nothing is wasted. Even the fronds of the trees are dried to use as fuel for the flames.
ภูมิใจแม้เรามีอาชีพนี้เราไม่มีอาชีพอื่นทำก็ไม่ขาดทุนตามพระไม่คืนได้น้อยก็ได้มากอย่างเดียวแต่มันก็เสี่ยงหน่อยที่ขึ้นไปสู้เสี่ยงหน่อยต้องสู้มันก็ตอนแรกพ่อขึ้นนะผมก็ไปหัดตามพ่อเขาก็เป็นเรื่อยมาหัดพ่อหัดปาดหัดทีละต้นก็เป็นกันเอง
When the sap is reduced and crystallized, it is poured into large tins for easy transport to the nearby market. There, it'll be sent on to larger merchants who will send the sugar across the country or export it. Only a few tins are made each day, a meagre living if judged by money alone. But it's worth so much more as the sugar is resonant of the land that created it.
I think the thing that I like most about a place like this is that it is truly back to the fundamentals of quality, of integrity of ingredients. It's an organic production, it's artisanal, and it's the essence of good cooking to my understanding, whether it's in the most high quality restaurants or on the street.
Delicious though this coconut sugar is, it's not the most important product of this tree. Coconut cream is the rich and suave liquid that flows throughout all Thai cuisine, but it is most evident in desserts. Most Thai cooks buy the coconut cream already made. However, in the face of such undoubted convenience, some fastidious cooks still make their own. And dessert chefs are among the most fanatical. To make coconut cream, crack the coconut in half, then grate the meat finely. Mix the grated meat with warm water. Often this water is boiled with pandanus leaves or infused with jasmine flower beforehand. Flavour and aroma are intertwined. It needs to be mixed and kneaded well. The more robust the handling, the more cream is extracted. The best cream comes from the initial pressing. It's called huagati, the head, the thick, luscious cream that's incomparably better than anything that can be bought. The thick cream will rise to the top. Most desserts call just for the cream to be used, and one of the best ways to use this cream is nappered over poached bananas.
Luai chuam or bananas just simmered in sugar syrup is the most simple, elemental of desserts. It is just simply some good, ripe bananas poached in a sugar syrup. And since I'm in a coconut sugar orchard, I'm using, of course, coconut sugar, but you can use white sugar if you wish. Make a syrup, about equal amounts of sugar to water. Bring that up to the boil. Add a pinch of salt, a pandanus leaf or two. A pandanus leaf is almost like the Asian vanilla bean. It's used to perfume all Thai desserts.
And if you can find it, add a jasmine flower or two as well. This helps to heighten the perfume of the syrup and its bananas.
Whilst it's coming to the boil, I'm just going to peel these little sugar bananas. You can use Cavendish bananas. These are gluai kai, called egg bananas in Thai.
Peel the bananas carefully. Nip off the top and tail. Peel off the fibrous strands and let the bananas poach gently in the syrup. Don't let them boil or they'll toughen.
As the bananas simmer away gently, I'm going to prepare some coconut cream. You have to be very careful because the cream can be incorporated very quickly into the milk. And what I want from this is just the cream alone.
Check the bananas to see if they're done. The easiest way to do this is with the point of a knife. I like to add a drop of lime juice to clean up the taste, making this sweet dish shine.
Okay, 1 or 2 bananas, a bunch of bananas if you wish, a little bit of the syrup, not too much of the syrup because it's going to be too sweet otherwise. Now I'm just going to skim off this coconut cream and nap it over the bananas, just like that. And there we are, bananas poached in sugar syrup with coconut cream. Simple, easy, natural and delicious.
But there are much, much better dessert cooks than me around. And next, we'll see some of them, demanding experts cooking a wide range of sweets. Thai desserts are a national addiction, and there is a ready battalion of cooks to cater to this demand. One of my favourite cooks is Tanonsak Yotwai, whose knowledge and skill is well known. He runs the dessert section at our restaurant in Bangkok, as well as my life. He's the perfect guide to desserts.
Shall we go through a few of the desserts? Shall we start with the egg desserts? Phoi tong.
Phoi tong.
It's egg yolks that are mixed together and strained through a conical sieve into some simmering sugar syrup. It's a very hard dessert to do, isn't it?
Yes, it is. This is the timing, David. The timing.
It's often those desserts or those recipes in general, the simplest ones with the fewest ingredients are often the hardest to do. And the next one over here, which is met kanun,
Inside is the yellow bean paste. They roll it round like a seed and then dip into the egg yolk and pour it into the quite condensed syrup to cook them firmly.
And the yellow bean is gooined, isn't it? It's churned until it's a dry paste, so it's then rollable. Then it's dipped in egg yolks, is that right? And then poached in syrup. Let's have a look at these other things. Tong yot. I have to say, I've eaten about 17 kilograms of these. I'm addicted to these desserts. Explain to me why I like these so much, Tom.
It's rich, sweet, that's what you like, and it's containing a lot of sugar.
And then let's look at these. This is khanom chan.
Khanom chan.
Which
is the
layered, down this layered
yeah.
pudding. And how did they do that? Because it's really complicated.
They heat the tray at least about maybe 5 or 10 minutes.
Yes.
And then they lining layer by layer.
And this dessert is?
This is the ega. The coconut ega.
This is?
Cassava. This is
taro, and that's pumpkin.
And then it's a Chinese date.
Pusa. And then finally we have some sankya, which is custard, and that's custard steamed in young coconut meat. There's a vast array of desserts that's in the Thai repertoire, and they're complicated and sophisticated and do require a specialised skill.
The skills required are painstakingly learnt. Time and effort are required to master a range of desserts, but the rewards are evident. It's many years before cooks can become masters of their craft.
วันทำกี่ห่อ200แหละอันนี้นี่ข้าวเหนียวถ้าเราหุงสุกแบบนี้เนี่ยมันจะห่อง่ายกว่าหรือเปล่าห่อง่ายกว่าถ้าไปบวนแล้วมันไม่สุกแล้วตอนนี้ป้าอายุเท่าไหร่แล้วครับเนี่ยตอนนี้70 ปีแล้วว่ะแล้วจะหยุดทำนะหยุดทำป่ะไม่ลูกน้องไม่กินนี่เป็นคนใจรักก็ทำกันเองไม่ได้ต้องฝาก
The years of experience show small tricks and tips that ensure these desserts are the best around.
พี่ทำไมถึงอยากมาทำขนม
คือชอบทำให้คนรับประทานนี้ว่าอร่อยหรือไม่อร่อยอะไรเงี้ยนี่ป้าทองสังขยานะคะทำมาด้วยไข่กะทิแล้วก็น้ำตาลค่ะ
ไม่ที่พี่ชอบทำขนมเนี่ยอะไรที่เรา
ใช่ทางบ้านใจรักแล้วก็ชอบแล้วก็พอเราทำได้เนี่ยเราก็จะมีความสุขไปกับทำไป
พี่ปุ๋ยไอ้นี่เราทำเนี่ยมีส่วนผสมอะไรบ้างวะเนี่ย
มีไข่มีน้ำตาลมีกะทิ
แล้วทำวันหนึ่งกี่ถาดโดยปกติแล้วอะ
ก็2 ถาด
เดี๋ยวมันจะสุกแล้วใช่ไหมอีกประมาณกี่นาทีเนี่ยพี่ครับวันนี้เป็นอะไรครัวอะไรกวนนานไหมครับ
2 ชั่วโมงกว่า
Thai cooks are rightly proud of their desserts. You can really appreciate the genius they have with their food when you look at the variety of sweets on offer. The Thai sense of aesthetics means that not only must desserts taste good, they must be presented and packed with according care. An irresistible combination, I think. And once attractively packed, the khanom and other sweet treats are taken to the market to be sold. For the last 20 years, I've been making a detour to Dim stall.
ปลาครับคุณขายดีมากใช่ไหมครับใช่แล้วก็ปลาเปิด เปิดรังนี้กี่ปีแล้วครับ
30ค่ะประมาณ
ขนมดีที่สุดขนมที่นิยมที่สุดคืออะไรครับ
ขนมหม้อแกง
เป็นขนมของเมืองนี้ใช่ไหมครับ
โอเค
And this is the khanom chan that we saw earlier on. The layers, the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 layers that Sanonsak was talking about earlier on are there, ready to go. I've done my deed. I've described the desserts. I need my reward, and this is it. I'm off.
And next, Tanonsak will be showing me how to make mango and sticky rice, in everyone's mind, a certain favourite. Fruit is glorious in Thailand. Ripe, juicy, sweet and luscious, ready to eat. There's always a cart serving fruit for those on the go, and in every market there's a stand filled with the best of the season.
Shampoo or rose apple, it's mild and juicy and it's just perfect during the hot season. Lamyai, one of my favourite fruits, longans. They almost taste like lychees mixed with tea. Malaga, which is papaya. It's longer and more slender than papayas you'll see elsewhere, but it's rich and perfect for breakfast.
Durian is the most controversial of fruits. It's a fruit that inspires passion. People either love it or hate it. I'm among the former. In fact, I ate two when I encountered its sumptuous and divine flesh. It's unforgettably rich. It reminds me of foie gras and is nutty with a hint of deep-fried garlic. Others, though, think it's like eating custard in a sewer.
ขายมาตั้งปีเนี่ย25 ปีแล้ว ขายได้กี่โลเนี่ยก็ประมาณเปลือกประมาณนั่ง5-6 เข่งเนี่ย8 โลเนี่ยถือว่าโอเคแล้ว เพราะว่าถ้า10 กว่าโลขึ้นไปจะเนื้อไม่ดี
Though durian might be contentious, one dessert that is universally popular is mango and sticky rice. And now follows my sweet Waterloo.
Mango and sticky rice, it's a classic. It's a favourite of all Thais, whether it's eaten at home, in the markets, in restaurants, everywhere.
So sticky rice, how to be talking about the sticky rice first, isn't we?
Yep. This is the sticky rice here, isn't it? And it's a different variety from the normal rice.
Yes, that's right. And normally we use the sticky rice we call kyongu. That is mean the special for the sticky rice to make it with the mango.
Give the sticky rice a quick rinse to remove any dust, then leave it to soak in plenty of water overnight. Now rinse the rice once again. Rinse until the water runs clear. Place 1.5 cups of rice into a steamer tray. Form into a mound. Steam for about 15 minutes. The rice must be completely cooked and tender.
So, David, you can do that.
Yes, sir.
Right? I'll wait for me. That's okay.
I'm relegated to a fanboy.
Really?
So you're just pouring in a little bit of water, aren't you? Not
Yep,
too much water.
not too much
because
water.
you want thick coconut cream.
Yep. And then you write 1, 2, 3, and 4. And the left hand, just easy, simple. So it means left hand, tie them, right hand on the way around.
Oh, yet again.
This is the last one, David. Look, beautiful.
I need a mercy dash of beer.
When I cook with my boyfriend, the one thing that I find indispensable is not fresh coconut cream, not palm sugar, and drink. That's what I need. It's the only way that I can make it through this recipe.
When the beer is finished, finally, so too is Tanonsak.
What will happen over 5 or 10 minutes, the cream will rise to the top, and that's the part we'll be using. And now what are we doing next, Tom?
I'm going to do this sauce for the sticky rice.
To make the coconut syrup, mix half a cup of thick coconut cream with just over a tablespoon of salt. Then add the white sugar. Stir the mixture until all has dissolved and it has become translucent.
Let me taste it.
Actually, sour and sweet.
It's sweet. It's sweet and salty.
So-
It's almost biting the back of the throat. That's how sweet and salty it is.
And now our rice is ready.
You can see how the rice is nice and soft and tender. It must be completely and absolutely cooked, and then very quickly you must pour the prepared coconut syrup onto the rice and mix it through.
Pour plenty of syrup onto the rice. The rice will absorb it. During that time, you can make the coconut cream that goes over the top of this rice and mango.
Stir about a teaspoon of rice flour into half a cup of the remaining bit of coconut cream with a good pinch of salt.
Place the mixture over the heat, and when it comes to the boil, it's ready. It just needs to thicken up very slightly. Finally, it's time to slice your mango.
Nonsak is just fantastic when it comes to peeling mangoes. He's using a very old knife, and can you see he's peeling away from himself? I, on the other hand, gouge a mango. Nonsak peels it with a skill that is truly admirable. They want to laugh at me. Now you can see I'm already approaching it differently.
Oh, David.
I can't help it. You see, I would normally peel it like that. And I have none of the deft elegance that Nonsak has.
The other way around.
Elaine, what do you mean?
This is the head and this is the tail. You have to put the head on the other side.
The mango doesn't know which way I'm peeling it. Maybe I did peel it from the wrong end. Because you can see how Nonsak, he's going to need to laugh.
I didn't laugh.
Well, it's
amusing.
there is no need to snort with contempt either.
Put the sticky rice in a bowl, top it with your mango, then drizzle with the thickened coconut cream. Heads or tails, anywhere you peel the mango or flip a coin, Thais are smitten by their desserts. They will happily eat them at any time. It sweetens the day and brightens the night. Desserts are at the very heart of Thai food, and street stalls and markets provide for this national delight. A dish like this is a firm classic. It's been a favourite for generations across the country, in the markets, in the home, wherever there are Thais or those who love Thai food.
Thais love their desserts, and I have to say, when I first came here, I was unconvinced about desserts. I know I was addicted, I loved all savoury food. There's so much to love about it, and it's relatively easy to understand, but desserts for me took a while to develop a taste. Now that I have that taste, I'm really addicted to them, because after a really searingly hot meal, these desserts, heavy though they might be, are a welcome antidote to a chili's heat.
And while there are some dishes that never seem to change, in fact, much does. Thai food is not frozen in time, caught in some culinary cul-de-sac. It changes just as Thailand does. From day to night, from reassuring classics to unusual new interpretations, we'll be looking at this in the next episode of Thai Street Food.